Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to our interview chat room. And today I'm very honored to have our business partner Bigi Paul to be my guest. So let me introduce myself. I'm Pam from New Jersey and a mom of two. I'm a licensed custom broker. So uh, for you, Bigi, thank you.
Yeah. Hi, everyone who are listening to us. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning from wherever, which part of the world you're watching from. My name is Bigi Paul. I'm actually a pharmacist in Michigan, and I'm a resident in Ontario. So I'm actually working last 15 years in Michigan, commuting every day, and my whole life has actually been being a pharmacist for many 25 years almost, and I've been working so hard, and I have two beautiful kids, adult kids. One is actually works in Navy, and the other one is a teenager. And my husband and me, we four reside in Ontario, and that is me. And I'm a proud business owner. That's the main thing. And I've been in this business last 1.5 year and successfully running it. And I'm so blessed to be in the part of this journey. I've learned a lot in this journey. Apart from being a pharmacist, I feel like I'm a techie now, because this business have given me another source of a career, or whatever I was like very silent in, being a like kind of a tech savvy. I'm now right now a tech savvy because this business opened that opportunity for me. So this business is not about not about people, not about everything. It's just empowering yourself. It's about being together, and being about who you are and finding who you are. That's what for me this business is.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Pam.
That's very true. That's why we met here.
Yeah.
You and me, we didn't know each other before. That because of this business. That's I'm here in USA and you are in Canada. That's
Yeah.
such a great, adventure and a great chance. And
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. You are 9 to 5 employees, workers, like a pharmacist. I was too. So once you are 9 to 5, your time is tied up. You don't have more time and more freedom. So great, we are all here to have our dream coming true and enjoying our time or also other things we are pursuing. So let's get to like at what point that you decided to start this online business? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for the question. That's a great question. And for me, as I said, I have 15 years working in a pharmacy as a pharmacy manager. At one point, I think one bad moment, I had an accident in Michigan, a car accident, and that left me bedridden for a year. So that time I decided, first 3 months was okay for me. Next 3 months was like kind of recovery, surgery, all these things. And that time I decided I want something different, you know, because the pharmacy I owned, and I mean, I worked and all these things, I think I was not happy. Something inside me was telling me like, no, this is not the thing which you always wanted. And I looked into so many things like a second career. I worked in a financial industry. I wanted it. I looked into something consulting and all those things, but that all things never made me happy. And by end of the year, I went back to work part time because my back was still not good. And I started this business, and one of my friend who was actually in the business actually told me, come, we'll see what is in this, and you might like it. And then I was like, okay, let me try it out. And then when I actually saw the community, and I was like blown away. I was like kind of the how people have like how people have been uniquely like doing things in this business is what made me like, oh, this is something great, I can do that. So that is I was in a very low point when I started the business, and now I feel like I've overgrown everything, and I find I balance both, both my pharmacy career as being a business owner. I can balance it both. So that is one thing which I do right now.
That's a very touchy, very great story, and so inspiring. And are you okay for your
Yeah, yeah,
back?
I am.
Okay,
Yeah, I am.
that's
I'm
good.
okay. I went back now, work and everything. Thank God. I thank God first because of that, I looked into some opportunities, and this was a blessing, blessing from disguise. No, that is what I say. I always like will say some things will come to you for a reason. So this business came with a reason. That's what I would say.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. And I heard that you mentioned you was not happy. You know, that resonate to me because I was not happy either. Because nine to five job, no matter what position or what kind of job you did, eventually it's going to be routine and routine like a repetitive work, and then like you have like a robot,
Yeah.
right? And like no, like sometimes keep you going or keep same thinking. Just do whatever you need to do or you were told to do. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
yeah, I'm
Agree.
so happy. Join like you join after joining this business. I feel so different. Learn a lot and make me happy. Really.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Like, me too, same thing. I found my niche in this. Like, I know I communicate with people. I know I meet new people like Pam. I don't know Pam at all, but being in this business, I meet a lot of new people. I like as I said, I do things globally, so I get to meet new people every day, empowering them, leading them, guiding them, being like a leader in the team, and that's all like I love it, and I'm doing it successfully, and it makes me happy. That is all that is all it matters when it is you are doing any job, whether you get the job satisfaction or not. That is something which is we look into. We go to work, we be a nurse, be a pharmacist, be a like anything. If you're not happy with the job you do, you need to rethink what you want to, what do you want to do in life. I mean, I'm at my age, I want to make myself happy first, and then go, you spread that in yourself first, and then you spread it to others. So that is what we are doing here. So
That's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Very inspired and yeah, really do something different. Make yourself happy. That's the most important thing. Okay. So uh have you let's ask Bigi to share with us how do you manage your time to run this business? Because you are a pharmacist. I know
yeah,
pharmacist is also busy. So how do
yeah,
you
yeah.
manage?
Yeah, apart from being a pharmacist itself, I have a long commute because I go from Canada to US every day. That's the biggest hustle because sometimes at the border I get 1 to 2 hours stuck in there. So that is, yeah, in the border, that is one problem where, like, I wanted to change my thinking into going and back and forth, but I still go, and I have been last 15 years I've been going, but most of the time actually now I used to sit in the car and just sit there and sit there and sit there. Now I use that time very wisely. I schedule my calls, I attend my meetings, I listen to masterminds and all those things in the car. So I go live in the car. I go do things in the car. Yeah. If you look at my business page, you can see, or if you look at my Facebook page, you can see I go live during during when I'm waiting for to cross. Sometimes I'm stuck there. That is the biggest time where I used to just, just talk and, just to, waste time listening to podcast, and I mean, not wasting, but doing something different. But now, right now, I'm actually using that time very wisely for my own and to build my business. So, and I'm actually being being helping myself in that, and plus 9 to 5 job, that is one thing which I would. So most of the time I used to like, before I used to just sleep in 8 a.m. and my kids are older, so I don't have to feed them or do anything. They all make their own breakfast, and so I just sometimes sleep in and do things. But now I've been a little bit more organized because I wake up at 7 a.m. I'll have sometimes meetings. So from 7 to 8, 8:30, I'll have something scheduled or doing some things, doing some creating some work and other things related to business and all those things. And then I go at 9, and then I just reach there sometime early, sometime don't early. I go live in the car and everything. Then after work, I come home mostly around 6 o'clock. In between 6 and 9, I schedule my work. So this is the only thing which I do for business, and it is ample amount of time. That's what we always call. We only need 1 to 2 hours continuously, or not continuously. You just need to do that in between, and that is what we do, because 90% automation in the business is like that. When you are working, your phone is generating emails, your everything is done in the background, and all you have to do is follow up in the end of the day. And so I do that during my free time. Before, what I used to do was I come home, I eat my dinner, and I go binge watch Netflix. So I used to waste a lot of time watching series of Netflix. It is good, I love it, and I used to love it to do it with my kids and everything. Now I know that I have time where I spend for with them. So now most of the time I would be loosely, I will be scheduling myself and doing things like that. So that's how I used to manage with the 9 to 5 job. Now I went back full time this year onward, so I'm successfully balancing it, and I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed or anything. I feel I love it, first of all, because I love it how I do this, and how I'm loving the business. That is the reason why I'm actually able to do anything with that. And a pharmacy job is always hectic. Some days I'm very tired. Today's a Friday. Normally I just lie down and sleep, or just go hiding. That is what I do. But now, when you wanted to do something for yourself, especially with the business, when Pam called me for the live, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready, because you love to do it, because you are seeing people, meeting people. That's something you will enjoy it. And most of the people who are listening to me, this business is not only about, like, doing or like kind of complicated things. This is about, connecting with people. That is it mostly about, whether it is people in the business or people outside the business. That's all we do here. So people who are interested definitely should check it out. Thank you so
Wow,
much.
wow, that's great. I see you already experienced the beauty of this business. So, yeah, when you just introduce yourself, the portion, I heard of Michigan. I was curious, is there another Michigan in Canada? So I didn't ask. And then, wow, you just mentioned you go to Michigan.
Yeah.
How many hours commute?
So, so the job, and from here to job is actually half an hour only. But the commute becomes longer when you get stuck at the border. Some days it's okay. So I have a time in between 9 and 9:20. If you go that time, it's easier to go, because all the traffic is gone. So I time myself. I look at the camera, whether it is traffic. You can see the cameras and all. So that is how I go. Evening time, it's very hectic. Sometimes I'm stuck like 1 hour, because all the traffic is at in between 5:30 and 6:30. So that time I get stuck there. So, but it's still okay, Now, as I said, like, before, I used to get like tired, sleepy. You when you sit in the car for a longer time, you feel like you wanted to snooze off. But now I feel like I have some things to do, then I'm like kind of quickly doing things. And otherwise, I just plug in myself and do, like, what I have to do. I mostly like listen to some of the meetings, or some of the motivation things which is in the business.
Yeah, wow, that's great. That's great. Yeah, and also you mentioned that most of job was done by our automatic system. That's
Yeah,
really true. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
and yeah, I really like that. And wow, thank you for sharing this. I know I have some question, but I forgot.
yeah, yeah. No, no problem, you can ask me.
Okay. All right. So let's move to next one. When I think about remind
Yeah,
myself, and then I will ask.
yeah.
Okay. So what's your favorite part for this business? Thank you.
um first thing is like, how the people are connected, how the people are actually, the training. with the people. Like, when I came into the business, so I looked at the training and I was like, then how carefully and how beautifully they have put that training into process. Like small, simple videos, and anybody could understand who has like no level and different languages. And then you are step by step going through, like you're like walking through like a stairs, like you go up and you reach there, and it is very, and you have all kind of resources in this business, be it any kind of things which you want to learn, you have it in that particular training. And you have people who are around, surrounded by people who just give a lot, even this, we have a lot of groups, like, a lot of resources which put together so that we all can use it anytime. Not this, if you are awake at 3 a.m., you can just sit and like listen to some of those. It is not going away anywhere. And it's like, and all this website building and all those things which I now pro at it, I'm doing it. You can, I mean, if you go and do it somewhere else, it is so expensive, and we are getting it done, and it's like, like free. So that's the one thing which that is like really attracted me. And then it's like, the most of the time, when you have the people actually support each other. If you have a problem and you reach out to somebody, you have answers there. Most of the businesses doesn't have that. Any business you look at it, if you go up the ladder, people will be like, oh no, they don't help each other. But if they, even from the top leader to the bottom person, they are very generous, very quiet, humble, very very accommodating. The way they talk to others is like, I was blown away. And the gather and grows, that's another thing. When you go for gather and grows, you see everybody, you get like pump of energy. I went to the California conference last year, and I was like, ooh, I was like shivering because, I saw everybody. I saw the effect of the meeting was like really, conference was really good. So that's the two things which I love about it. I would love to attend all the gathering groups, I would say.
The one you say California is in San Diego, right?
Yeah, San Diego, you were there?
I was there too.
Oh, was there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I was
That was
so,
cool.
so bump up, so
Yeah,
amazing.
it's
Yeah.
really good, really good.
Right. Yeah. And like you mentioned, the training platform, that's the one of the biggest thing I chose for this business because for 9 to 5 people, we work during the daytime. The only thing after work we can do is we can go online to learn on our own pace. I think that's the thing very good. And also you mentioned it's a video training. That's really and
Mm-hmm.
step by step told you everything. That's really
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
also the community. I hear you. You,
Mm-hmm.
you they just want everyone to make everyone a success in this business.
Yeah.
That's really amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so that's our almost at the end. So,
Yeah.
would you like to give some message to our audience? Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So, whoever's watching us, like, definitely reach out to us, me or Pam, and see. Like, some people are very skeptical about this business because of the reason they think that anything in online world is like scam or things like that. It is not. See, I'm a pharmacist. I'm a licensed professional in the state of Michigan. That means like every 2 years I have to renew my license. So a person like me who can successfully do this for 1.5 year now, that means anybody could do it because I'm the busiest person. I'm the busiest commuter. I'm like, I had my own health issues too. So with about all those things, I'm trying to do this and successfully running it. That means anybody who's listening can actually do it. But if you're thinking that, is this is not something which I'm looking into, then definitely reach out to us, look into the program and see how it is set up. So normally it is set up in three different steps. The first step is actually we'll ask for your email, or you can actually go into our website or PAM's website and actually sign in, and you will get a 90-minute free webinar. That free webinar will explain you how the business works. It's like an outline, and you will see a lot of testimonies and everything. And if you're a person who really is interested and you want to go further, you will have a 149 pay, which is actually equivalent to like a dinner date in the evening, and which is actually 30-day money back guarantee. You will be getting back that money in 30 days if you decided to like look into it and you don't want to go for it. Okay, so that is why we insist, we wanted to streamline people who are really interested in the business. That's why it is put in different three different steps. So this step, when you look into it, you will see about the company, the compensation, when the products, everything you will know, and how the business structure works, and you will know this is your cup of tea or not. And if you decide that this is your cup of tea, and by the time you'll be talking with your mentor as well as your coach, and you'll be sitting down with them, and they will explain to you how this business works. And that is where, when you decide that this is, I'm going to do this business, and according to your ability, you will actually start your own, and you will have your own, you will be an independent business owner. And as we said, the training, the community, everything will be open to you, and you will be happy with, like, doing what we do right now. Okay, so that's the message to the audience. Don't be skeptical. Don't be like, don't be like judging about what is in the online. There are good things in the online too. If you look at it, like, the online world is really like populated now with this, because it is successful business. Not only one person, not only 1,000 person, there is 283K people are working in this business right now. So that means that this is something which is very unique opportunity. So grab it, go for it.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, you tell everything. Yeah, you say that also. But yeah, that's a really good point. Even you are skeptical, come to visit us or come to inside to look at by yourself, and then you will see if this is real or just a scamming. If me or BG, we didn't take the chance to take a look at this business, this opportunity, we won't be here, and we won't have our own like a freedom or some kind of other
Yeah.
different things we want. So give yourself a chance, an opportunity. Come, if you are interested, contact BG or myself. So thank you very much, BG, for today, and thank you for your time. So that's for our interview today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
everybody. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.